Terrible performance. Terrible. That's cooked.
Meet day is tomorrow. This is not no ordinary intro, and this is not no ordinary track meet. The name's Nico Schultz, and we got a lot of big things coming up this next upcoming track meet. The 1K is tomorrow at 2:30. Our goal for the 1K is try to go 2:23, 2:22. In order to achieve that goal, we're definitely gonna have to go somewhere around the, probably around that 153, 154. It's gonna take a big kick on a 155, 800 in order to achieve that time. So around that 154 to 153 mark is what we're gonna go ahead and try to achieve for the 800. We're facing some fast Oregon boys. One of those dudes is the fastest ever 16-year-old to ever break 400 mile in high school, so looking forward to racing him and stepping out of our wheelhouse for a change. I've always faced some real fast sprinters, but distance runners like this, never. So shout out to Oregon for coming down to our track. First year, Oregon has been announced to be joining the Big Ten, so we're super excited to be hosting them here at this track meet. And then after that day, Saturday, we're gonna be doubling back in the 600. That's gonna be at 12:30. Our goal for that is obviously try to go 116, and if we're having a good day, we're gonna go for that 115 school record, baby. But hey, I don't wanna put nothing out there, man. Whatever God allows me to run that day is what I'm gonna be running. So, and I forgot to tell you guys, we're doing the 4x4 too. So 2,000 meters of pure pain. I'm gonna share with you guys my honest thoughts because I'm not really too honest on here. I'm always giving you guys kind of the forefront of what all the good things I'm doing and stuff like that. But one of the most difficult things I struggled with is over Christmas break, I got so sick. I was dizzy. I was coughing on mucus left and right. I couldn't even walk for some days. Literally some days I was just in bed the entire day. It was terrible. And so I was out for 10 whole days. I couldn't train, couldn't do nothing. And so I just been trying to come back from that. And this sickness has lasted a little bit over a month. So I was just kind of dealing with it even while I was trying to come back to run, and it's just been such a pain. It's been so painful in these workouts. I felt like I lost a lot of my fitness from fall training, and it's been taking me a long time to get back to where I was. So I'm honestly just trying to get back to that person that I was, honestly, and just go out there and see what I can do. My speed right now is genuinely just not there. I've been seeing it in a lot of my workouts, and I'm kind of a step behind. But fitness-wise, recovery run-wise, I feel like I can throw together something nice. Yeah, honestly, my confidence is definitely taking a knock after a few of these training sessions. I've always been a guy who's been a workout warrior, just killing workouts 24/7, never looked like I'm dying. But you know, a big thing for me is towards the end of my seasons, during championship season, sometimes I'll kind of be dying and I won't have enough in the tank towards the end of the season to go to nationals or run that 145, 146 at the end of the season. You know, it's always been, I ran good in the middle of the season and I've never had enough in the tank at the end of the season. And so me dying in these workouts now is my coach's plan of, okay, I'm gonna give you less rest, faster times, and you're gonna be dead at practice, but when you show up to the meet days, you're gonna be ready to succeed and run fast. So I'm banking on that. I'm really looking forward to being successful towards the back end of my season, but it's humbling right now. It's humbling right now because I'm not where I want to be yet. But in order to get to where you want to get to, you have to do things that you've never done before. You know, what got you here won't get you there. That's kind of the mindset that I have towards this entire thing right now. So as I mentioned to you guys before, I'm going out there tomorrow in the 1K. I'm gonna go compete, see what I can do, right? And then same thing in the 600, get out fast. I'm more familiar with that event. And then the 4x4 is gonna be a fast one, man. So I'm second leg in that one. 47 is obviously the goal, but low 48th, we will take that.
Happy meet day, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously it's the morning. The hair is hair, and we got the 1K today. We're super excited. Normally, I wake up in the morning on meet days, and the first thing I'll do would be meditate, journal, do over some race reviews. But this morning, I want to get to the track. I want to get a vibe for things. I want to walk through my race through my head. So that's one of the things we're doing we're going to do right after we have some coffee. So the time right now is 8:51. I'm going to try to get to the track by about 9:20. Have some breakfast around like 9:45, 10-ish, and then we'll pick up from there. See y'all at the track.
On the way to the track now. Listen, the benefits of home meets is that you're familiar with the track, you're comfortable, and you got a plus 1,000 aura. All your home supporters and fans are going to be coming to watch and see you. All the people who like Nebraska track are going to be here and things like that. It's awesome. But then at an away meet, your disadvantage is obviously you're not familiar with the track. There could be something that kind of trips you up because you're not really too familiar with it. But you get a lot more pressure put on yourself. And as they say, pressure makes diamonds. You perform a lot better sometimes because you're super nervous and you want to actually do good. And so sometimes when you're too comfortable, you don't really run as fast. So that's kind of the home advantage, and then the away advantage, and different types of track meets and different types of environments. But honestly, I like being the villain. I like going to different track meets and then running good there. It's cool doing it at your own track meet, but I mean, I run here so much that it's so much cooler to do it somewhere else and be like, yeah, I went there and I ran, I did good, you know? Because I've done good multiple times here, but doing good somewhere else it's an unmatched feeling, no doubt.
done with a little shake out, shake loose. Now it's time to lock in. Right now time is 9:30, 9:41, and we're gonna go get some breakfast, go back to the crib, and start scheming and plotting for the success of this race. So we got some very fast Oregon boys in this thing, and I guarantee you there's gonna be some other athletes who aren't gonna let us just easily take this one. So let's go out there and compete. But let me show y'all the best breakfast spot in Lincoln. Not a sponsor, by the way. Aquí tenemos Bagels and Joe's. This place is fire. The best bagel burrito place in Lincoln. And I promise it's not a sponsor. I really wish it was. I would love to put that in my video, but it's just a good breakfast place. That's my good luck tradition. I've been going here since last year's vlogs. For my true subscribers out there who've been watching me since last year, I'd be stopping here a bunch. Even when I ran the #2 all-time time in Nebraska school history, it was here. Bagels and Joe's, get at them. Have a good one. Hey, thanks, man, you too. The bag secured, baby. After thinking about my race more, obviously yesterday I said that my training hasn't been going the absolute very best, but whenever those lights turn on and I'm lined up against somebody else in another jersey, there's another competitive side that kind of takes over. So no matter what type of shape I'm in, I'm always gonna find a way to compete to the very best of my ability. So just know that today I'm giving it all I got out there, no matter how I feel. But that's always the mentality, right? Giving it your very best despite how you're feeling. So sometimes how you feel does not even matter. Actually, most of the time how you feel does not even matter. Sometimes when I be running, I feel like great some practices before, and then I'll go and practice and I'll practice terrible. And then sometimes the roles flips, right? I go to practice and I'm like my warm up, I feel sore, I feel tired, I feel like I don't want to be there. And then next thing you know, I'll have like the best practice of my life. And I'm like, dang, what the heck was the difference? There was no difference, bro. It's just how the body was feeling that day. Not how you were feeling, how the body was feeling that day. The body sometimes just decides like, we're gonna turn up today, and other days like, we're not gonna go fast, bro, good luck. So yeah, keep that in mind every single time you race, man. Your body kind of goes through these weird little cycles. So let's run fast today. Let's run fast today. No gatekeeping around here. Oh, snap, I ripped in half, but yeah, that's how we're looking, baby. We're also gonna have some spinach and then blueberries and then some almonds too. No gatekeeping. This is what we have before most races. You can never go wrong with these 3 essentials right here. These are what people consider superfoods. And I love having them on race days to give me that extra competitive edge. Almonds, blueberries, spinach. Get at them. All right, everybody, current time of day is 12:10. We're leaving in 15 minutes to go down to the track. First event on the track is at 400, and then I think about like 45 minutes after we're up at that 1K. My little routine that I like to do here on my race day, my competition days, most of the time if I know I have like a really big race coming up, I'll meditate and journal and race study the night before. But honestly, if I'm looking at it this weekend, the most important race to me is tomorrow's race. It's the 600 and then the 4x4. And so today I'm using this 1K as kind of like a training sesh. So I'm not going to be obviously treating this like it's the Big Ten Championship or National Championship or anything like that, but I'm still going to go out there, still going to go aggressive. And so right now, actually, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of what I like to do when it comes to the meditation part of it. So let me go ahead and show you guys how and why I like to meditate. All right, so the cool thing about meditation is that there's no limit on it. There's no right way to do it and there's no wrong way to do it. If you want to meditate for 1 minute, go ahead. If you want to do it without music, go ahead. It's really whatever you make of it, right? So what I like to do personally, I'll have my phone and then I'll grab some headphones. I'll put on these headphones and you can listen to whatever you want. Some people like motivational music. For me, classical music always hits home. I've been doing that ever since I was in high school where I have a really big competition. I'll put in my headphones and I'll listen to classical music and just get absolutely dialed in for the race. Envision the race, envision your success. Think about all the things that you have done in order to get to where you're at today, all the things that led up to this moment. And then most importantly, just think about positive thoughts. Think about success. Think about why you deserve to win this race. Think about what winning this race will mean to you in your future. And you create your own reality in your head. And it's super, super powerful. The brain is just honestly insane when you know how to use it the right way. When you put positive things out there, you're going to get positive things back. And, you know, the same goes for the reverse, right? When it comes to negative things, if you're doubting yourself, if you're putting on negative thoughts, the same things are going to come back to you. So when you're in this position, close your eyes, put in your headphones, think positive thoughts, think confident thoughts, and create a race strategy in your head. And obviously, attempt to bring that to life later in the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and meditate here for the next 10-ish minutes, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys and show you guys what I like to write down in my journal. I wish I can just lock in for this track meet. I cannot meditate right now. I have to get locked in. I wish there was something I can just drink instantaneously to help me with this. Oh wait, what's this right here? Magic Mind. Let me tell you guys a little bit about what Magic Mind does for you. Now I know what you're probably thinking. Nico, I already drink coffee. I don't need more caffeine throughout the day. Let me tell you a little bit about something about caffeine, okay? Caffeine doesn't give you more energy. Caffeine just blocks off the part of your brain that tells you that you are tired. There's a big difference. This right here has 12 vital ingredients that are gonna help boost energy throughout the day and boost the system in your body called ATP, helping you complete more tasks throughout the day and helping you stay locked in and more focused. Now I know what you guys are probably gonna say, oh, what about the crash? I don't wanna have too much caffeine throughout the day. I'm gonna have a coffee crash and I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Not only does that eliminate the crash in total, but they also have this bundle where you're gonna get sleep shots as well. So you can take the energy shots along with the sleep shots to help you get more energy throughout the day and sleep better, which is gonna boost recovery and make you an overall better athlete. Below, I have a link included that is gonna give you 45% off using my link in the bio, and it will be pinned in the top of the comment section. Not only does this thing help boost my energy, but it also tastes great. I've been using this for over 2 weeks now, and it has been helping me with my creativity when it comes to content creation and my running ability. Do not hesitate today to go purchase it. Link in bio, Nico Schultz, January, www.magicmind.com. Go ahead and support your boy and overall improve your quality of life. Magic Mind, get at 'em. Sometimes too, after I'm done meditating or in replacement of meditating, I'll grab some books to read. This one right here, 48 Laws of Power, has been a great book for me. I've been reading it for like the last year. It's a very long book. I'm on the last 2 chapters, so I've been saving it for a special moment. So I think I'm gonna read a chapter tonight, and then probably save it till next week when I run the mile. So another good lesson here to get your mind right, just read a book. Okay, so now that the envisioning part is done, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the journal aspect of it. So in this little portion right here, we're gonna write out our goals for the track meet, what we are running, and obviously some different splits and marks that we have to write out in order to keep us on track in order to what we want to achieve for that day. So for example, like I said, I'm doing the 1K, right? I need a 200 split, 400 split, 600, 800, and obviously a 1K predictor. So this is how I do my journal. At the very top, I write my date. January 17, 2025, race day part 1, because it's a 2-day race. And then my 1K goal split. So obviously my goal is 222 to 224. And I'm able to see my splits because of how the track is set up with all the digital clocks and things like that. So obviously 200, 28, get out nice and decent. 400 is my 56. I honestly be happy with 57 here. 600 is 125. That's right on pace for that 154, maybe 153 if I close fast. And obviously my 1K goal is 223.3-ish. A nice little middle mark between those two. And then some little quotes to kind of keep me on track, right? So stay in the race, turn off the mind, keep arms pumping, no wasted movements, strike with 150 meters to go, and do not hold back. And then right here is where I write out the goal time. And so basically what this means right here, especially the turn off the mind part, right? It's just I don't want to exert too much too fast. And so I just want to honestly turn my mind off up until this 800 meter mark. Once I hit this, all bets are off the table. We're just going to go ahead and just try our absolute best to finish this race. Another thing that I've been adding to my training performance has been a performance journal. So in this little journal right here, I will write out my kind of goals for the season. And not only will I write out my goals, but I also write out my workouts too. And so I'll just write out kind of different things like feedback form, how I thought I did that day. Like this one, for example, right? So date, this was on like Monday-ish. My goals for my short-term goals at 147 to 47. Today's focus just endurance. Cues are maintain strike and power. And then my workout was 5 by 350 at 47 pace with 3 minutes rest. I was doing good up until rep 4. Then I had to cut it at rep 5. And then right here, my positives are I fought, my form was good, and I had power. Negative obviously was endurance. So this is a little track journal right here, just kind of to keep my my things documented throughout the season. So if you guys do want to buy it, the link will be in bio. My buddy who ran here, his name was Cortez. He was a 150 guy and a 47 flat guy. This is his journal that he made. So I've just been using it throughout the season. So have my teammates. So these are kind of my 2 things I like to do before my track meets the journal. So on race days, I like to watch different races and different competitions, and this is actually super fitting right here. So I'm watching one of the fastest 1K runs in history, and Reinhard Harrison actually goes to Oregon, and then this track he's running at, the Virginia Beach little showcase, I think this might be Adidas Nationals, I'm not really sure. This is where Nationals is going to be held this year. And so when you want to run a time, just look it up online. There's tons of videos on YouTube on how to run certain marks and things like that. So literally, I'm trying to mimic this exact race today. I'm not sure if he's racing or not, but shout out to him. He was a dog in high school and he's a dog in college. obviously, but right here, I mean, this is what we're gonna try to mimic today, is that 222. That was one of our goals. So I'm not racing him, I'm racing his teammates though, so should be a good showdown, man, and a good fight. He also has a teammate, a 142 Kenyan, who just ran 220 last weekend. He's a 142 guy, so yeah, it looks like he opened up in 28 there. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. So yeah, he's just putting a gap on everybody. He was a dog. Let's see if he opens up in 56. Dang, not even, maybe even fast. No, 56 flat. Yeah, right there. Like I said, I just kind of made those paces up in my head. I didn't even really do any research. 125-ish, 124. Yeah. We'll be right on pace if we do that. See what his 800 split's looking like. 800 split was, oh dang, he's fast, 153. And then let's see this finish. Man, that dude has such a pretty form, man. So yeah, we're gonna, this is funny, we're gonna copy this exact race even though he runs here now. So I'm sure if he sees this video, he'll laugh. But yeah, dude's strong, man. We'll see if I have the endurance or the aerobic capacity to put together a clinic like this. That's disgusting. I think our school record is 2222, 222.2. So if we run faster than that, that'd be crazy. But right now it's 12:41. Got about 20 minutes until I gotta head over to the track. As I mentioned before, 400's coming up, so I got some buddies running in that. You guys saw him in the last video. I got my boy Pradeep, Logan, and then Sam Easley. They're all doing the 400 meter run. So gonna cheer them on, and then I gotta get locked in for my race and my competition. So I'm excited. I think that I have the ability to drop a fast time. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know that my training hasn't been the very best, but like I said, race day, competition, you go out there, you perform no matter what, no matter how your training's been going, no matter what, go out there and do your absolute best to try to compete. So I hope this is inspiring, motivating for some of you out there who maybe haven't had the best training cycles or practices as of recently and are just looking for some motivation to really even keep going, right? I'm a D1 athlete, and that's something that I still struggle with, right? When it's a confidence thing. Some races you show up and you're not the most confident, you don't feel the very best, right? But you still got to go out there and try your very best and go for your goals. Try to achieve what you want to achieve, and that's not even just for any high schoolers and middle school, just for college guys too, and even pro athletes. You know, it's so competitive, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself as a track athlete. But that's what makes the sport so fun. That nervous feeling, those butterflies that you get before your competition. I mean, that's what makes you feel alive. And then when it's finally over and you can look up at a mark and be proud of what you ran, there's no better feeling in the world than that. And so that's why I keep on doing this sport, and that's why I took it to another level and started documenting everything to try to show you guys you can do it too. You can easily be in my same exact position, if not better, if you just put your mind to it and put the work in. So, you know, I wouldn't have gotten here today without the help of some very good coaches and some very good teammates who push me at practice every single day. And then last and finally with myself, I put together a lot of sacrifices in order to get here today. I had to sacrifice a lot of friends. I had to sacrifice a lot of partying, a lot of crazy things in order to get to where I want to get to, right? And the same is going to hold true for the pro level. In order to get to that next level, I'm gonna have to make some sacrifices. So that's what it takes to get to D1. But enough of the motivational stuff, man. Let's get ready to go race. got this one right here, baby. Nico Schultz. Let's make it happen, baby. 220. One of the guys, that's one of their PRs at Oregon. It's time to lock in, get fast. Let's go warm up, get right. Some applesauce to get locked in. Quick form of carbohydrates. About 35 minutes, 45 minutes out. Let's go get a mile warm up in, some drills, and get to the stepping. Time to lock in, let's go.
Today's a big day. We got Nico running the 80 in the long jump, Ash tomorrow on the 60 in the high jump. Tune in.
Yup.
We're putting on a show tonight.
I like it. Hey,
It's time to go fed. It's time to go fed. Yeah, you heard what he said. Nico, lock in. Let's go get that money, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, break the score record, all that. Yeah.
Showtime. Right now we're gonna go back to the locker room, put the bib on, put the jersey on, go check in, and then get locked in. There you go. Heart's pumping, bro. Nerves are good. It's gonna be a fast race. I feel like I'm gonna get dragged to a very, very, very fast time.
Wasn't no secret, I told you I wasn't ready for that. So I got thrown into the fire. Been on my back every single workout, been dead. Still got thrown into the race. So, terrible strat. Should've got out faster. Way too passive. Stuff happens, right? So, we'll circle back tomorrow, but terrible performance. Terrible. Can't win them all, but by far my worst race inside the venue. By far. Ran 225 in trainers in October. Now I'm running 228 in spikes. That's cooked. Well, I guess time to go home, reflect, gear up for tomorrow. We got a big day of running, 600, 400. Tomorrow's a better day.
Oh man, you know, the unfortunate thing is, it's like you train all summer, you train all fall break, you put in all the work during winter break, like you're staying disciplined this entire time, and it just feels like when things kind of matter, when things are, you know, when you want things to go a certain way, because everything kind of crumbles. And at the end of the day, there's really nobody else to blame but yourself, because you're the only one doing the training, you're the one going out there and running, competing, you know? Like I said, everybody has bad races, you know? You guys get to see it firsthand, obviously, coming along with me and my journey and things like that. And I got another race tomorrow. I got a 600 4x4 where we're gonna try to go back and get some revenge. But yeah, that one just sucked, you know? Because the race was just not run properly by me, 100%. Strategy was just awful. I was 2 seconds behind my first 200, would zap my leg the entire race. And I'm not a sit and kick type guy, you know? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, and it's embarrassing, nevertheless. But tomorrow's a new day. Sun's gonna rise, and I'm having a new chance to go out there and run fast. So 600 is more down my alley, and yeah, it's pretty crazy that I chose to run my slowest 1K ever in college. I ran a 226 my freshman year, 225 this year in time trials, and then when it mattered, just decided to run 228. So yeah, it's pretty ugly on my T-first, not gonna lie, but tomorrow's another day. Right now it's 10 o'clock. Had a lot of time to reflect, talk to different people about the race, about my plans for the future, things like that. All in all, the conclusion I've come to is that tomorrow, anything goes. Getting out fast, whatever happens, happens. I'm running with a different type of hunger. They hurt, tomorrow's a new day. So tomorrow I'm getting after it. Tomorrow, it's a new race, it's a new approach. I'm excited, I'm hungry for it. So I'm in lane 6. The goal is to not see anybody the entire race. So it's time to make that go reality. Good night. It's the next morning right now, and we're up, stretching, getting right, envisioning the success for the day. As you guys know from the journey yesterday, obviously, I wrote down the results right here. I also wrote down that the race was poorly executed, mine was not completely focused, confidence was low, and next time, go with them. As I mentioned before, in the upper alley, it was like they're running another race, but that's neither here nor there. Today's a new day, the sun's out, the goal today is to get the mind right. I'm not gonna show you guys behind the scene footage of me warming up or really anything like that. The next clip y'all are gonna see is of me on that track racing, and I'm gonna tap back in with y'all after, because I just got to focus on the job at hand for this one. This one is important to me, this one means a lot. The 600 is something I'm experienced with and I know how to run, and I gotta make sure that I run it. So that's the plan for today. Wish me luck. 600 meters. Here we go.
I've been scoring, cheap days, money, blah blah, you money, caution, money. I've been scoring, I've been scoring, I've been scoring, caution, money. I've been scoring, cheap days, money, blah blah, you money, caution, money. I've been scoring, I've been scoring, I've been scoring, caution, money. Back in the cut like a scratch, never acting, I've never been. Shut up my words while you're holding your breath like an asthma attacking him. Why are you testing me? Can't be investing no time in this. Team so focused, we are ballin' a better rim. I used to pull forward deep, put that in my stomach, all in a twist. I had to dish the cup, yeah. Now I got those with the bottles in. I had some real dark days, now things are looking real positive. Ones who I peel apart ways, I don't need no parts of friends. I guess that's how the game goes. Lifestyle getting real. Lifestyle is a handful. I'm a one, only one dog. That's a fact, that's a case closed. Do road, then I lay low. Wake up and do it every day. Nah.
frustrated, pissed. Yeah, we won, but the time was just terrible. That was my slowest ever 600 in college. Definitely frustrating. I don't know if I even want to run the 4x4 because I'm nervous when it's like a 50 or even a 51. I'm just not there right now. It sucks, but it's the truth. You gotta be real with yourself. So I'll tap back in later, but disappointed again.
Hey, y'all, that's my boy Mac right here. 8th grade runner right here. His goal was 2:14. His goal is to go to New Balance Nationals up in Philly. Mac, talk to the people, bro. What do you want to say out there to all the YouTuber subscribers watching?
Hey, my name's Mac. I'm running hard. I've been watching Nico. He ran great today.
Thank you, bro.
Made a long drive here, but it was worth it.
And then talk to us about your goal this year to break 2:14, man.
Yeah, so last year my PR was 2:25. Really wanted to get to 2:14 this year. Qualified to go to Philly for New Balance Nationals. Something I haven't been familiar with, but ready to try it this year.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, leave a comment about, Mac, his goals, support him, follow him on social media too. You do any socials, bro, that people can follow you at?
Just on Strava.
Just on Strava?
Matt Kenny. That's it.
Follow that man on Strava, man. Mac, peace out, bro.
All right. Peace.
Post race, finally back at the crib. Just honestly not the best weekend. Didn't run the 4x4 because just body was feeling terrible. Yeah. Honestly, like I said, I've always had something good to share or to look forward to in every single one of these videos to showcase to you guys. But this time around, yeah, not so much. This time around was just, we weren't ourselves, But gotta take the good with the bad. Can't gatekeep anything. Gotta show you guys the true life of a Division I athlete. So, your host always, man. Nico Schultz. Better times ahead. Peace.